Hey guys, so today I'm filming my Shop My Stash for November. I know that we are into December now. Y'all, this is just me. This is just my life. I'm behind. It is what it is. So instead of starting the video on top of my desk to show you my nail polishes, I'm just going to show it like this. So I only have to set up my camera differently 2 times instead of 3 times, especially because I used to show you the other things that I decluttered out of my collection that I used in my makeup basket, but now I'm just showing you that in my chopping block updates every other month, so it's not, you know, too repetitive, and there are some fun things to see for the first time in those videos. The first nail polish I have is OPI Susie First Lady of Nails. This is like an olive/army green color. And I am going to be getting rid of this one. It had a nice formula, but it's a little dark for me. And I would rather wear Kale Polish Chloe, which is an olive, but you can see it is a lot lighter, which is definitely my preference. So camera's not going to focus. I'm going to pass on the OPI. Then these were chopping block polishes that I was testing. I recently got rid of a lot of chopping block polishes that I didn't need to test, but these 3 I did want to. The other 2 shades I have would be from Kale Polish Brick Sidewalk, which I'm wearing today. It's a little gypped, and then Cozy in there. And I have other shades that I like better, but I still do like these. I think they're very pretty shades. So I do still have a month left in my fall project pan, and I'm really wanting to focus on the complexion products that I'm using. I did use up my primer, spoiler, and I am rolling in a new one, but I won't share that today. So you can have a little surprise in that update. But I'm not going to pull any foundations or concealers because I really want to focus on those. Even though I do have a new one to use, I'll save that for December. But the product that I will pick out is something that I'm going to be featuring in a full face of Vesca first impression video. This is their Soft Sun Radiant Skin Primer in the yellow tone Sunrise shade. So I'm going to pick this, and this is the only thing I'm picking from this drawer. And I actually reorganized this drawer a little bit, if you can tell. So I moved some smaller foundations over here. These are all bottled foundations. These are tubes. I mean, this is still a squeeze tube, but just as fat. Then here I've got smaller size mattifying primers, full size matte pore filling primers, and then right there are all of my hydrating and glowy primers, so minis and full sizes, because I recently did declutter a bunch of primers, especially in this category, so I was able to make them fit for now. So it's still a full drawer. I don't love this organization as much as I used to because of the amount of products that I have, but again, it is working for me for now. Next, we have my powder, bronzer, and highlighter drawer. I am going to be using a powder in my project pan, but I did get this little mini as a freebie recently, and I really want to try it. This is the Kosas Cloud Set powder in the shade Breezy. I don't know if this color is going to work for me, but I definitely want to try this out. I don't think I'm going to fall in love with this formula. It seems like a powder for dry skin people, and it can get kind of hard panned, which I hate, so we will give it a try. And for bronzer, because I finished the one in my project can, I'm going to pick 2 bronzers to test out. The first one being the Nabla Skin Glazing Bronzer in the shade Ombre, which is the lightest color. I've used this a little bit for my October videos. You can see I've worn away some of the imprint there, but I do want to use it more, try it with some different brushes. And then again, I am doing that Vesca video. So this is their soft matte bronzing powder in Kissed by Santorini, which is the second lightest shade. Sorry, there's a bit of a shadow with the way the light's coming in. I wanted to film this video earlier today, but here I am. It's a little later after work and the sun is setting, but there's that color. So excited for that. For highlight, I am going to be using my Nabla Skin Glazing highlight in the shade Ozone, which is the lightest shade. I've had this for a little while, but I haven't used it a whole ton, even though you can tell there is some, like, the embossing's worn off. I still want to use it, especially with that bronzer. And then of course, again, I will be using the Vesca highlight. And this formula is called the Stargaze Luminous Glow. And I have the lightest shade Moonlight. It just looks gorgeous. So, so excited for that video. So that's how I'm going to be choosing from this drawer. So next we have my face palette and blush drawer. And I'm going to be using some untried products for me. So the first one is going to be this Jouer Duo. I got this a year ago, and I will be filming an update for like the unused makeup products in my collection. So I'm really wanting to use a lot of those things before I do that update, so y'all aren't too disappointed in me. So this is the Duo in Adore Me and Hold Me. I think Hold Me is going to be really light, but I'm very excited for Adore Me. I bought this because Christy Callum is so in love with this blush, so hopefully I feel the same. Get rid of that little paper. Then I wanted to pick this MAC blush. I have used this before, but only a time or two, and this is something I sort of regret buying. I wish I had actually just purchased it in the pan form from the MAC website instead of buying it in the pot from Ulta, because I think I'm going to reach for it less. For most products, it's the opposite. I reach for things in a pan less often than a compact, except for my MAC blushes for some reason. But anyway, this is Peach Twist. So I want to try that out some more, see how much I like that. Still have it in the box. And I also want to use this Cosmetics Heaven's Glow blush in the shade Faded Clementine. This packaging is large and in charge, but this is a really pretty glowy blush. And you guys are going to see a couple more shades in my Black Friday Cyber Monday haul. So hopefully I love that formula because I went ahead and bought them. So then I want to pick one more. I have a MAC blush that I have not used, and oh no, I think it's this one. I think this one is Gingerly. So I'm going to pop it out of here. Okay, it has now been popped out of the palette. This is Gingerly. Now onto the right hand side, this is where I have cream shadows, liners, and liquid shadows, and some like backup mascaras. So I of course am going to be picking my Vesca Moonlit Dream cream shadow. This is in the shade Karina. I also want to pick this Bobbi Brown cream shadow stick that I got from Octoly that I have not used yet. This is in the shade Golden Bronze. I think Bobbi Brown has a really nice formula. Laura Mercier is a little bit better, but I'm definitely excited to try that shade. And then for pencil liner, I'm gonna just kind of pick what I feel, but there is one that I have not used yet. This is ColourPop Wildcat. ColourPop did just release a pencil liner vault collection, or not vault, I guess that sounds like all the shades, like a set of like 10, and this is one of them. So this is a really pretty light golden olive, so I think that will be very gorgeous, and hopefully we'll go with the palettes I have in mind. So then going to my palette drawer, I have two. This is the top one, which is my unused palettes, or palettes that I've only used a handful of times. So I'm going to be picking 3 from here. The first one I'm so excited for. This is Sigma Warm Neutrals. I just think these colors are so pretty. A really nice variety in there as well. So that's gonna be the first one. Then I'm so excited for this. This is the Cindy Grace Temptalia collab palette, one of the 3. This one that has a little doggy on it. And this is on the horizon, the light version. Temptalia is an amazing blogger. I'm so happy she is still blogging, and I wanted to support her. I also bought her single shadow. But out of all the palettes, I thought I would get the most use out of this one, because we've got like these neutrals are like incredible. These, like, I'm definitely the most excited about the shimmers. I like that matte as well, but whew, so pretty. I can't wait to see what looks I can create with this. Hopefully some very fun things. And then my third palette is something that I've used before, but I use this in the winter. This is the Huda Beauty Naughty Nude, because of the burgundy packaging, but the shades inside are actually very warm. There are some pink shades in here, but I think this is way more of a fall palette for me. So I want to use this again. I know when I use these like marbly shadows, I wasn't as impressed with them, but I'm gonna play with this a little bit more. And I think that olive liner will go nicely with these. Like, look how many like warm matte browns we have in here. So excited to get some more use out of that and hopefully love it, because I definitely don't like it as much as Desert Dusk or the Nude just because of the color selection, but that's all I'm gonna pick for palettes. So now we have the lip drawer, and I am planning on wearing a different lip color for each video, and I have a lot of new things I want to be using, but first I will be picking my, the name is not here on here. It's the Vesca Lip Oil in Ginger Lily, which is the nude color, which looks so beautiful. I'm so excited to try this formula. So that I have to pick for sure. And then this is something I got during the VIB sale. This is a Kaja Gloss Shot Gloss in the shade Honey Drizzle. And I haven't used this at all, except I swatched it one time, and look how much it went down already. Very interesting tea. Then I'm also going to pick this Kaja Gloss Shot Duo that I bought a little while ago. And this has a mini of milk tea and rosy mocha. And again, I haven't used these either, and they don't come all the way full. So excited to try this formula. And I did buy another shade as well, but that's more of a mauve color, so I'll save that one for my December video. I'm wanting to get more use out of my nude lip products here. Then, where is it? Here it is. This is something that I just hauled recently as well. This is the Dose of Colors Velvet Mousse Liquid Lipstick. This is the shade Donald Duck from the Donald Duck collection. And then I also wanted to use all three of the Buxom Full Force 90s Nude lipsticks that I got recently. I got two from TJ Maxx and one from Ulta. So this first color is one I wanted the most. It is Supermodel. And a lot of the other colors I chose are a lot lighter than this. This has like a little more terracotta in it, so I'm excited to be able to switch it up a little bit. Then this is the one I bought from Ulta. This is Heartthrob, which is a little more beigey. And then I have this color, which I'm a little nervous about. Luckily, I got this one from TJ Maxx. This is Fly Girl, which is a little more of a yellow warm nude than I'm used to, but I'm excited to try this formula more. I tried it a while ago in a mini, the Dolly shade, and I just didn't love the color on me, but the formula seemed nice. So, you know, hopefully I love it. I have 3 of them, so I'm excited to have some new lip formulas to report back on. And those are all the products that I am planning on featuring in videos this month. As always, I will film makeup of the day videos on Instagram, so you can see my makeup a little bit more close up and get all the specs on what I'm wearing, but I do list it in the description box as well. So now I'm going to show you through the drawers. I apologize if the lighting looks a little shadowy or if I'm shaking. I'm just holding my camera in my phone. So what? I'm holding my camera in my hand. So here we have all of the brow products I'm using. I did use on my Hourglass brow pencil, so now I'm using the Benefit Precisely My Brow, but everything else is still the same. I'm probably going to use that Milk Brow Gel through the end of the year. And here we have my base drawer. So I've got my Vesca primer, Dr. Brandt primer, under eye corrector, eye primer, the Kosas powder, the Dark Blend powder in my project pan. For cheeks, both my Nabla products, my Vesca, M Cosmetics, MAC, and Jouer. Then here I've got the shadows I'm using to set: cream shadow, liner, mascaras, liquid liner that I'm using currently. Again, I'm going to keep these mascaras and liners going through the end of the year. And then we have a lip. So all the things I pulled, then I do have the Persona lip liner in Almond in here, like my go-to nude lip liner at the moment. And then over here, I have a lot of project pan items I'm using. I'm just having them sit upright so the product will level out. And then behind there, I have my 3 eyeshadow palettes. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed going through the drawers with me, and I hope you look forward to seeing these products in videos and hearing my thoughts at the end of the month. I would love to hear your thoughts if you tried these products, and I would love to know what makeup items you plan on wearing over this next month. Again, I know it's in December, but I'm in November. So whatever you've been wearing or you are going to be wearing or you feel like wearing, just let me know. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.